Welcome to the Crack of Dawn. I'm your hostess, Dawn Lombardi. You've probably seen my guests before. This is Christina Perbeck. She is a fantastic chef, and I think I mentioned it last time that she was going to come on. As you saw my disaster cooking ramen noodles, I should have put the frozen vegetables in first, right? And
yes,
then the ramen.
and then the ramen, because it would have been mush.
It turned to like a big thing of mashed potatoes. It was a disaster. So I'm going to leave it to Christina. She's a chef. She lives at the Hillstead Museum. That is her house, and it's so private. I went there last night. Wasn't that fun?
It was fun, yeah.
Her husband had what was the game on? San
Francisco and
Kansas City. And we were watching, and they were the same colors, except the shirts were white on one.
Hot pink and white.
It was
crazy. We were confusing. We're like,
who confusing. And if you have a concussion, not to be mean to the football players, but how the heck do you throw it to the right guy when they're all in the same colors? I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, it was hard to follow for us. So imagine if you have a couple header injuries, it was not easy. So I'm going to leave it to you. What are we making tonight?
Okay, so it's holidays, and that's why I'm like the holiday.
Yeah, we're all
tired. I'm ready for Christmas. I already have one tree up out of 15.
She's crazy Christmassy.
Yes, I do Christmas open house every year. It's gorgeous at the Hillstead 1704 farmhouse, and I love to cook. So this is the time of year. It's the holidays, and I get like Facebook Messenger messages. Hey, I'm in town. You want to get together? Let's go to your place and have some wine, or let me tour the Hillstead, and then we could meet for drinks after. Of course, I'm always allowing people to come tour the Hillstead. It's gorgeous property.
It's beautiful.
Lots of hiking trails.
How many acres?
152.
152 acres. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh.
Yes, and it's gorgeous there.
It's gorgeous.
We got sheep. We have our own chickens. So my eggs that I'm going to use today are from my girls.
Your chickens?
6 chickens. They all had names. So
they're all named after flowers, right?
Yes, they are.
Iris, Rosie, Lily.
Daisy, Lily, Iris, Petunia, Tulip, and Rosie.
And they're all kept safe. No fox got them or anything?
No, they're all in their coop. We let them free range.
Where's the fox platter? You forgot it. We got this one.
No, I have a sheep platter.
Oh, we got a sheep platter. Oh, we do?
Since we live on a sheep farm. So last minute, someone says, listen, I'm here for the holidays. Are you available this afternoon? Okay. So the first thing I do is panic because I have 3 kids, and I usually take everything if I don't have like clean dishes, and I put them in underneath the cabinet and drawers and put them in the microwave and the oven underneath the sink. Did you ever do that? Because I do that last minute. And like you're taking clothes from the dryer on the first floor and you're like putting them that have to get re-dried. So I don't have time. So always have some important things in your pantry and your freezer. Let's go to the freezer first.
Oh, good. I'm so excited. So she's going to the freezer. You'll be able to see her sparkly skirt. Gorgeous.
Pepperidge Farm
that light.
puff pastries, okay?
So you get those at Stop and Shop? Anything? Aldi?
Anywhere, yes.
Aldi,
and Aldi has their own.
Really?
And it's a little cheaper. So there's 2 ready-to-bake puff pastries.
Okay.
Always have that. So what we're going to make first is some pinwheels.
Do you store that in the freezer or the refrigerator?
Yeah, the freezer.
The freezer?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so a few minutes,
Is
just
it like
takes
phyllo dough? What's this stuff called?
The phyllo dough is a little bit thinner. This is thicker. And you just let it
How much money is that now with the inflation? $4?
About $4.
$4. We used to be like $2.50, right? Okay. That's okay. We still buy it. Because she's kind of unfolding it, so if you get this stuff, I have never bought this, ever. I don't think. If I bought it, I probably did something bad with it.
This is clean, just so you know.
Fresh and clean, just like my fresh vegetables from the farm stand, everything.
So always have some puff pastry. It's easy. Now we're gonna add some meat and cheese and some honey mustard.
This is so crazy.
So
really
somebody
easy?
says, I'm coming over, you're like, you take the puff pastry out, let it like thaw for like a good 15 minutes.
Okay.
Which I did.
And it takes quick?
Easy.
This is so
So
fun.
I have some prosciutto.
Okay, prosciutto, you can get that at the store.
Yeah. Boar's Head I get at Highland Park.
You get Boar's Head, okay.
Provolone.
And your son Evan works there.
Yes, he does.
And he got his
He's a grocery
permit.
bagger. Now this is from France, and this is Mally, M-A-I-L-L-E. Highland Park
I've seen that
sells
before.
it.
Okay, I've seen it.
It's a honey Dijon, and it's delectable.
Let me go up here.
So
hold on, I'm showing you quick. Ooh, switch cameras. Ooh, switch cameras. See what happens. So it's this. If you haven't seen it, I don't know if you can see it. That's it. Okay. So you get that. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna spread
with the spatula
with the honey mustard. You don't have to be fancy because no one's gonna see the insides.
Okay.
This is delicious.
And this is a go-to?
This is a go-to. This is last minute. Like, say Dave is like at a car show and he's like, hey, I'm gonna have the guys come over and we're gonna have some drinks. Like, do you got an appetizer? This is it. And this honey mustard is.
She's spreading on the honey mustard. It looks great. It really does.
Like I said, you don't have to be fancy, but I spread it with a spatula.
And the car shows he goes to, they have Mopars, and I said to her, what is that? It's either a Jeep?
It's a Chrysler company, and it's Dodge, Jeep, and Chrysler. So Dave has a Dodge Durango, and I have the brand new Charger, Frostbite Blue, which is a rare color.
Dodge Charger, yours is? Oh my gosh.
4-door.
What are those red things that are on the wheel?
Oh, those are caliper covers. So you can do wraps around your brake, so it pops everything out.
Oh,
all right, so here we go. So now we're gonna add
Spread that.
thin prosciutto. Like I said, you can freeze this and have it in the freezer so that if, you know, your significant other is like, hey, I'm having friends come over. Don't worry, this will thaw in no time.
You're kidding me.
Oh, nice and thin prosciutto, a nice meat.
And you get Boar's Head just because it's a better brand than others, but you can get any
Well,
kind.
yeah, it's usually ready to go. Like, I picked it up in the deli area and it was already in these packages, all ready to go.
This is
so I don't
amazing.
have to wait the deli and be like, yeah, I like a quarter pound of prosciutto.
Oh my gosh, we were gonna have me paint Christina while she was cooking, but no, I need to learn this stuff because the ramen noodles were a disaster.
So there's
I
about
threw it in the woods. I know people get mad. The bear's gonna eat it, but you know, whatever. I'm not putting that in my trash
usually a quarter pound of prosciutto is about 4 thin slices.
4 slim slices, okay.
Yeah, put that there.
I can't
Spread
believe
it out. This is so easy. Now we're going to add some cheese because meat and cheese go together along with like this bread type of
It's like the
phyllo dough.
charcuterie board, except it's a different form.
Yes. So
Oh my gosh, I
so
can't
here's some
believe it.
prosciutto, and we're going to layer it on top of the.
And what do you call it when you do the is it the 2.0?
Oh yeah.
The Bobby Flay, she steps it up a notch?
It's like the 2.0. It's like the 5.0 of a Mustang, but Christina 2.0. This is how I make it.
So she sometimes switches up the recipe because she's been cooking so long and you know how to do it.
All right, now we're gonna do a jelly roll. We're gonna wrap it, and I love my parchment paper because nothing ever burns on it.
That doesn't burn on fire in the oven?
Never.
Why?
It just doesn't.
Paper. Crazy.
And I usually have my
Scissors.
thing, yeah,
right.
and I did bring it. I don't care.
No, we don't care.
All right,
We never care.
425 is what the oven is heated at.
I can't even believe you're going to roll it up and put it on there?
You want a serrated knife for this, okay?
Okay.
So this is done.
A serrated knife. I never heard of that. It just has choppy things? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna roll it up jelly roll fashion. So we're gonna do it nice and tight. Okay. So
I
easy.
can't believe how easy this is.
Don't worry if it like breaks.
Okay, it broke. We don't care.
No.
No?
Because it's still a little frozen.
Well,
but it's-
next time you roll it, it makes up for it.
it does. Just like this.
This is so cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it
see
on
what you're
here.
gonna- I think I see what
Okay,
you're going to
do. You see?
That's so cool.
You could pinch
We're just going to leave
the
it.
sides.
We don't care.
Yeah. that's
Oh, we
fine.
don't care.
All right. So now
So you really do 13 Christmas trees? 15?
15. I want 18.
All over
this
the
year.
house. You should see it. It's gorgeous. And the big ones in front of the fireplace.
Yes. That's the
So now
country.
she's cutting these.
Yeah, you need a serrated knife. Now, at this point, if you wanted to do this and wrap it in saran wrap and put it in the freezer, so when you're like, oh my God, guests are coming over,
You don't
it's
have
already
time
done.
to roll
So you
it.
just bake them. Yeah, and so you'll see. I'm gonna put them all.
I'm going to go, you're going to go up to the camera with them too. I do it all the time. It never works, but it's okay. We don't care. Thanks for tuning in. We're so glad you're on the crack of dawn.
So
Can't
this
believe
is
it.
sweet and savory.
It
so you
is.
have the honey mustard, which is the sweet. You have the savory, which is the cheese and the prosciutto. And this is just so easy. And you can see, you want it a little bit frozen like you saw because it cuts easily.
It cuts easier, yeah.
And it's not like doughy and like,
Then it would be hard to cut through, right? Okay, so you want it kind of.
It's very careful when you put these in the oven on the parchment paper because they cook like within a few minutes. It's like, don't answer the phone, don't text, don't talk to anybody when you're making these.
When you're making
you
this?
want to, just like the nuts that I'll be sauteing, you don't.
That's right, you're cooking something else too. Okay, she's cooking a couple things, maybe a few,
Yeah.
we don't know.
Yes. So we're gonna put these pinwheels. Look how beautiful that is.
my
Look how
gosh.
pretty. It's got I'll show you guys in a minute.
I can't even believe it. Yeah, you can go up the camera like I did. Or I can, we don't care. This is great.
So we're gonna bake these. They're gonna puff up.
They are?
like a puff pastry. It's going to be delicious.
Can't even believe it. This is so easy. I
That's
can't
what I'm
wait to see
saying.
what it looks like.
Like
though,
the
'cause it's
holidays.
end.
Yeah.
Do you cook this for the Christmas party?
I do.
You
Yeah,
really do?
I do a lot.
So you do a whole pile of them?
A lot of
Smart.
appetizers.
That's a great appetizer, right?
Christina's Culinary Creations Catering.
Yeah, she does Christina Culinary Creations, which is such a great name.
Yep.
Yeah, you should definitely.
So yeah, and you just kind of keep them spaced out a bit because they're
Okay.
gonna puff up, and it's in a 425-degree oven. If you'd like to.
She's going to show you now. It's perfect. And look, there's paper towels right under here. You see them?
A lot of lighting, but we're gonna put them in the oven.
Okay, we're going to put them in the oven. So they look like, what are they, pinwheels?
Pinwheels,
So she rolled it up and cut it up.
puffed up
I
perfectly.
can't wait. And while that's cooking, we're going to do something else in there, right?
Yes, it's
can't
my
wait.
favorite. So
Okay.
we're using another puff pastry sheet, and this time what we're going to do is make a super easy creamy brie cheese appetizer. That's sweet and savory. So everything's sweet and savory in this dish. Okay, so I get
Brie
some
cheese? I know
brie
what brie
cheese.
is.
I
Is
like
there
it
a certain
room
kind you like? You know, it's so mushy to me, but I love when people put it in the oven and it melts everywhere.
That's all that's important. It doesn't matter
That's what
what
you're gonna
kind, President. This is brie from Aldi's.
It
right?
is?
So
Oh, they have good cheese, I'm telling you, don't they?
the white, the rind, you want that. This
You
is
want the
good.
rind.
It's gonna bake everything in. This is so easy. So you take your brie cheese. Like I said, I like it room temperature. I did have it earlier, and I just put it in the fridge now. Here's the best part. Let's see. Can we get some butter going on?
I'll do the butter.
Induction oven.
So we're gonna heat up some butter. I think I can do that actually. It's amazing.
And that's in the fridge, which I will
Okay, in the
grab.
fridge. Fresh butter straight from the cow. I don't know, what is some butter? I don't even know. Is it just milk? Is it really?
Salt cream. All right,
Yeah,
so
I'm a
we're going to
salt.
do about a tablespoon, okay? Because you don't need that much. And I'm just going to saute some, this is the game changer, slivered almonds. So we're going to let that butter melt nice. We're going to add maybe a half a package of the slivered almonds. We're going to toast them up. Yeah, we're going to toast them up.
You're gonna toast them in the oven?
No, right there. We're going to bake it in the oven after.
Really? Okay. Okay. It's working. I can't believe this cooktop's working.
Yeah.
We're going crazy.
Perfect, perfect. All right, now this is, all right, so that's a sweet, savory cheese. I have some Smucker's apricot preserves. This makes everything. All right, so I'm gonna,
preserves?
this is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
We're gonna put the apricot preserves on top of the brie cheese, like this. Give me that.
There's a dish I do with chicken. It has apricot
Yes.
preserves and ranch dressing mixed together.
Awesome.
Yeah, isn't it crazy? You just mix it all together.
Sweet, savory. Once this gets all melty, have some crackers. You can use some,
Oh, I can't wait to try it.
some bread. All right. So
Oh,
that,
like a fresh baguette or something?
yes, a fresh baguette. And
That's good.
Look how easy that is. And now what I'm going to do is we got the butter melting. We're going to add some slivered almonds.
Sorry. I'm running to the wrong camera. I think you can see it. See?
Yeah, okay, that's
She
better.
put that on
Yeah.
top, okay? And now I look like the Joker, Joanne. Okay, I'll be right back.
Let's
Gotta
add some
put on the
slivered
makeup.
almonds, just enough to cover the top. Ooh, you can hear the
I
sizzle of
love
that.
it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna do this. This is so easy.
So when you toast the almonds, the almond flavor comes out. It's almost like almonds have like an oil, and then when you mix it with the butter, it gives this delectable flavor. And I really like this cooktop because it's cooking really nice.
I lived with this.
Yes.
Remember Under the Stairs, Harry Potter, Donnie.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so this is easy.
remember I said make sure you check up on it, even though it's been a few minutes. Yeah, they're already starting to puff up a bit. You don't want to overdo those at all.
Okay, got it.
All right, so I have my prosciutto here. And then we have one more appetizer using pecans. And this is savory. So you have guests coming over, you're like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, so they're browned. Yeah.
That's good.
Now we're gonna put
she's
it on
gonna
top.
Dump them over the top.
And it's
it will
gonna
not-
melt some of the cheese.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, with the butter.
This is so easy.
It's super
I
easy.
can't even believe it.
Okay.
Oh my
Easy,
gosh.
easy, easy. All right, let's get the puff pastry.
Dave must love your cook. Does he ever have to cook anything? He probably
He
could,
made
right?
tacos tonight because I was coming here.
So
I
he
was
can
like,
do it, but everybody gets more fancy with you, right?
So here we go.
Whose dishes? What are your kids' favorite dishes? Probably
anything
the
I
youngest
make.
ramen noodle.
Anything I make.
She's putting the puffed pastry like a Chinese.
So wrap it.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This is really gonna come out great? I could never even do this. This is crazy.
Okay, so keep it nice and tight.
Let me
Put it
show
back
them
on
again.
here.
Do we have time?
Sure.
If we don't, I'll just go say it.
No,
I think
and
we
you
will.
just want to seal everything.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Pinch it together.
Pinch it together.
Look how pretty that is. Now I'm going to do an egg wash with my girls' egg wash.
She's whipping up the eggs, and I'm going to show you what it looks like, okay? She put another puffed pastry and made it into like a Chinese, I don't know, what are those things? Fortune cookie. Your fortune is that you're going to win $1 million next week. Oh my God. I can't believe this. I'm going to make this. Tony's going to go crazy because, you know, he cooks better than I do, but he doesn't cook this stuff.
Yep. So I'm
So
just
you whipped
gonna,
up an egg.
I'm gonna pinch it together so you get this so it doesn't
that's like
puff
glue.
up. It's like glue.
It is? So she's putting the glue so the stuff doesn't seep out of the sides, right?
I'm gonna do a
And
couple.
it looks shiny, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple air pockets so it puffs up nicely on top, and then we're just gonna use our hands and.
And then your daughter, Rachel, she bakes like really good, right?
Yes,
Do
absolutely.
you think she's better than you at baking? Maybe
Oh,
the same?
by far.
She really is. She loves baking.
Yes.
She could do a cake business, easy.
She could
Is that her
easily.
favorite, cakes?
Yes.
It is? Yeah, Rachel's a great baker. Hi,
Okay.
Rachel.
Couple minutes of that. Why don't we get started on the pecans? All right.
Okay.
So this is going to go in the oven. Pecans are
Now?
super easy. Yep.
Do I
So
put it in?
not yet. We're
Okay.
going to do it after.
Okay, we're going to leave it
So
here.
here we go. Another like, oh my God, I'm coming over. What are we going to do?
Yep.
So what we're going to do is, I think
We're
I'll
going
use
to
that.
brown the pecans too?
I think we're going to do that. We're going to toast the spices first.
Should I put another thing of butter in?
Yeah, a tiny bit.
Okay, I'll do the butter while you're doing
A
that.
tiny bit of butter. Go
like
ahead.
this, right?
Yep.
Okay,
That's
right there.
perfect.
It
yeah.
is?
Yeah.
I just did like one of those
Yeah, that's perfect.
tablespoons.
All right.
Okay.
Now, this is the savory
God.
pecans, because pecans are just, they're kind of
awful
plain.
when they're awful
They're
raw.
just plain.
People
And
put them in salads now, but you have to like.
They're
roast them.
candied, yeah. That's what you want, is candied pecans.
Really?
And that's what we're going to make.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
So I wish I had, I know what we
got
can do.
everything.
Just hold on.
You got it all here. So I'm
Nutmeg
learning some
TV
stuff. This is
has
great.
this, yeah.
Oh, there you go. You got it. They got a lot of cooking. Not a lot of cooking shows, dear. Here, we got a Jamaican lady that cooks like a
Sure.
shrimp or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna melt that butter.
Great.
All right, let's add some spices. We're gonna toast the spices. So I don't
Cinnamon?
measure. We're gonna do a little cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Just like
Oh
a
my
few
gosh.
shakes. Cinnamon.
I would never think to use cinnamon.
We're gonna
except
use
for on toast.
nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
So
Nutmeg
this is
TV.
a fall. This is a fall spice.
It's nutmeg.
I'm
See?
using a little cayenne pepper for heat.
Cayenne pepper.
Just a bit, okay? And then we're gonna use some rosemary.
And you should see her house. She has drawers of spices.
Oh,
I like what she
okay.
showed me. I'm like, you have so many
Yeah.
spices. Maybe I only have salt and pepper, I think. And some Jamaican thing I bought.
So here we
It's
go.
fantastic.
We're
I love it.
toasting all the spices, right? The rosemary, you're gonna start to smell. It's very nice.
Okay.
Smells delicious.
Oh my gosh, it
Yeah.
smells great. So you're gonna
So,
candy them.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
makes them like that.
And this
It's
is
so
a 6-ounce package. We're gonna toast them all and get them all
And then
mixed
see if they have
in.
any iron in them. Okay, I need the iron. Sugar 1. It doesn't have anything bad in it. Nope.
Nope.
The fat's good. No sodium. That's
No,
fantastic.
I'm gonna add a little egg white. Okay, so how you do egg whites is you just
Oh yeah, I
do
don't know how to
this,
do that.
this, and we're gonna do the egg white in here.
Just egg white mixed in there?
Just a little
I would
bit.
never know.
Yeah. Just a tiny bit.
What does it do?
It's just gonna coat it and so it doesn't get so sticky. It's gonna like emulsify, because this is the best part. Here's the savory and sweet.
Honey. Okay.
Honey, okay.
Oh, I love it.
All right, you wanna take those pinwheels out because they should be
Okay, I'm
ready.
gonna take out the pinwheels. I need the mitt. Here's
yeah,
the mitt. I'm gonna do it.
So I'm
take the
adding
pinwheels.
the honey.
Here we go. Oh my
We're gonna
God.
bake the pastry and we're
Do you
gonna
think
bake
they're done?
these.
I'll show you.
Yes, they
You
are.
definitely do.
I know they are.
You think?
Perfect.
Are you
yes.
kidding?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I
Those
can't
those
believe
look
it.
so savory.
Oh, all I did I just unplug the thing? I just tripped over the cord. Don't worry. Oh, I'm at the wrong
All right.
camera. So here they are. They are
Let's make them look fancy. We'll do a pumpkin
pinwheels now
today.
because she cut that thing in half. It was like a Swiss roll, you know those things? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Let's just make it like totally rustic.
Okay. Yeah,
I like
you
the
can
brown
serve it on whatever
paper.
you want. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
people have fancy trays
But I
and
saw
stuff.
this pumpkin and I thought it was adorable.
Perfect. She's gonna serve them in the pumpkin. It's perfect for Halloween. Now, what are the kids probably don't do trick-or-treating at Hillstead because there's nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to go. So we go on Main Street?
We've got 5 minutes. Do you think that's good?
Perfect.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so I'm
You
gonna put
go on
these
Main
on
Street.
there.
Put those on
We're
there.
gonna put this in the oven as is. Go ahead and put that, let's put this in the oven.
Okay.
Bake it. 10 minutes, 425.
I'll let you do it. I'm gonna screw
And
it
then
up.
we're gonna get the nuts once we take these off.
Can you really put them in here?
Put those in there, yeah.
Yeah, I can put them in?
Put those in and then
Really?
I'll put the nuts on and we
I
just
can't
bake
even
those a
believe
few
this.
minutes. And here's your 3 appetizers. Here's
is like
with
perfect.
cocktails.
Yeah.
You have a
What do you
sherry,
serve for wine?
sherry, a red Italian wine, just a table wine. Red is great with this.
It is?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Especially like in the fall season. Yeah, there you go.
Just put it in?
Go ahead.
And do they get like harder?
Yeah, they will.
They do? It's okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
Sorry.
Just do that one. We'll be
Okay.
good.
Oh my God.
Perfect. So those are like sweet, savory
so
with the honey
great.
mustard. Okay, we got the pecans, and that has all
got
the
paper towels.
sugar honey. Here we go.
Oh my
now we're gonna
gosh.
bake these, and here you go. You just add some wine, some sherry, the beer for the guys, and that's it.
And that's it? You're going to put them in
Quick.
or you don't have
Yeah,
to?
we're gonna put them
We're
in.
going to put
yeah.
in the pecans, and these you just serve like this?
You're gonna bake them.
And
They're
then
gonna
you
get
just
nice
serve
and
'em like in a-
toasty. Yeah, and then I have the puff pastry in there. We're gonna serve it with crackers or crusty bread.
I can't even
and
wait to
that's
try it.
That's
you can
it.
have a little brie.
Yeah, a little brie, and
We'll
it's
have a
gonna be
little taste of brie.
melty, and that, and that's it. So that's how quick and easy. In
I
a half an
can't
hour.
even believe
I
it.
made 3 appetizers in half an hour.
So it's perfect like if you have
Yeah.
Super Bowl, people
Yeah.
coming over.
Easy.
Not
It's
knowing who to
so
throw the
easy.
football to.
Sweet, savory, easy
was
cleanup.
great.
Easy cleanup. You're just
Yeah,
you're done.
I know. It's so perfect. And you don't even need like the stove you need for baking.
Yeah, right. But that's
What
it.
about air fryer? Can you do this stuff in an air fryer? You can.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have an air fryer.
They can, yeah, we can do that. We can,
I
yeah,
can't
everything.
believe it. So we probably have a couple minutes left. So we're going to say farewell, but we're going to keep babbling because sometimes the credits go and it's kind of fun. So
Yeah.
thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank
and
you for
hopefully
having me.
soon
Yeah.
she'll have her show. But you can always reach out to Christina. You know, so oh gosh, it's a great. I'm so glad I
Wasn't
learned
it so
that.
easy? It's like you got baked brie, you got
Well,
these
I'm gonna do
pinwheels,
it.
you got some pecans, and all you need is just like some drinks and like little things,
Yeah,
or
it's
like whatever you
perfect for
like.
that. And the red, what kind of red wine? Any kind?
I like a red Italy table wine.
You do?
So, yeah, yeah.
What's the name?
You know what it is? It's $9.99. And so
Crazy Bruce's.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy Bruce.
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't have to spend $27.99 in a nice bottle of
No,
wine.
that's what she
Especially
said.
from Italy. The regions of the grapes of Italy are just all top notch, so you can't go wrong. Yeah, so I go in the Italy section of Crazy Bruce.
Yeah,
and
I remember. I was
like a Chianti I love, you know, that kind of thing.
There's so many there
yeah.
too. So thanks for tuning in. I'm
Thank
sure
you.
we'll be on again. Maybe we'll be at the Hillstead filming a Christmas episode, doing some more cooking. Sorry I wasn't painting, but I got sick of that for a bit. But we'll be painting on the next episode with Gary and Linda. Yay! Okay, thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay, so
Thank you
this
for
is
having
really
me.
great.
The water's warm at Jaws Pond, and we're stocked full of treasures. Big or small, we buy it all. We buy and sell fast rides, power tools, vintage guitars, and so much more. Walk the plank in style with our fine jewelry, diamonds, and watches. Plus, we have a huge selection of the latest video games, including the new PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Jaws Pond, conveniently located on Meriden Waterbury Turnpike in Southington and West Main Street in New Britain.